Well, we had major job cuts announced for Telstra. So what's the reaction to this? Telstra said it's modernising. The unions have criticised it. Joining me live is James Perkins, Divisional Assistant Secretary at the CWU. Thank you for your time. What's your reaction to this? Telstra says this is part of its restructuring of business. We know this area is changing very quickly.
We're bitterly disappointed with the decision taken by Telstra yesterday. We've sought to meet with Telstra this morning and discuss the 2,800 job cuts with 377 people to be made redundant effective immediately.
Yeah, so what's happened when you say you've sought to speak to them? They've just not replied? What's the situation there?
No, Telstra have replied. I'll give you an example of what we're dealing with.
Okay.
This is a document that Telstra sent to us. So we're expected to sit down this morning, go through that document. Now, you know, these are people's lives. So we've got 2,800 people. There was no, what really annoys us is that there was no prior consultation before this announcement was made. If it was truly about efficiency gains and productivity, I can't understand why Telstra didn't come to the union or go to their employees with their unions and discuss ways to make the company more efficient. Instead, once again, they pulled out the axe and sent 2,800 families onto the unemployment line.
I mean, if they went to the union and said, here's our plan, can we make it better? Would it not have just got out there somehow? You know, someone in the union said, let's get this to the media and perhaps tried to get momentum to stop it happening?
Well, certainly that'll be our goals today, is to try to sit down with Telstra and convince them that this is not a good idea, that they should reverse this decision. But no, Tom, I mean, the union is open to better ways of working and more efficient ways of working. And no one knows better how to bring about those efficiencies than Telstra employees. And it's really disappointing that that step wasn't taken first. And the first step Telstra take, has been so often the case, is to just slash away at their staff. And you know, you can't sit there and say to me that removing 10% of your workforce will deliver better customer service, more secure customer service.
Maybe this is unleashing. Just sorry to jump in, a bit limited on time. Maybe this is unleashing. You know, we've all heard about artificial intelligence. So are the types of jobs here going more rudimentary jobs, and perhaps there might be rehiring down the track for more advanced jobs? I mean, this is going to be the reality. We've all spoken about AI, you know, in the past year or two. Is this not going to be the reality that some of these types of jobs will go? I'm not saying, you know, who cares about the families, but this will just happen.
I don't disagree with you, Tom, in that telecommunications in particular is at the cutting edge of technology. But again, we've not seen anything to support those claims from Telstra. We've not seen any modelling. We've not seen anything that explains that that's what's happening. It would have been nice if Telstra are genuinely saying these are the challenges that we face moving forward. This is where we want to take the business. It would have been nice for them to come to the union and their employees and say, this is what we're doing.
All right. We've got 30 seconds or so. I mean, you've got all those pages. You can't complain about a lack of information. Obviously, it's been sort of landed on your desk with a thud. Are you going to quickly go through it? Maybe it has all the answers you're after.
I don't believe it does. I think what it delivers is, unfortunately, names and job titles of those being made redundant. It doesn't offer any solutions. We've had a quick scan through it. Obviously, we only received it late last night. But again, there is no proposals there to reduce the job cuts. There's no proposals there for smarter, better ways of working. And certainly there hasn't been any consultation.
James Perkins, thanks for your time.